I've heard you speak before about your company and the success you have with credit restoration, credit repair, and improving people's credit scores. I believe you've mentioned recently that you kind of reviewed all the clients and that you've done and over the past year, and that your average improvement in score is I think well over 100 points. That's really, really good. Can you kind of explain to the viewers or give them ideas about, or give them some idea as to what, if they are looking to get that kind of improvement, what's involved in the process? And what I really mean by that, what is a reasonable expectation if somebody approaches your company and they want to use your services? What is a reasonable expectation as to the time period it's going to take for them to see that kind of improvement? The reason I bring that up, and you may know this here locally, I've been hearing radio ads lately about, there's a guy out there, I think his name's Ray, and he's on the radio and he's talking about he can get your score to 750 in like a month. And I hear that and I kind of chuckle to myself. I cannot believe that that's legitimate, for real, and even remotely possible. So can you speak to that and give our viewers really the true picture of what it's going to take in terms of timeline to get that kind of improvement? Yeah. On average.
Sure. It's really, really sad, to be quite honest with you, because most people, when they call me, when they call the Ascent Network, or when they call anybody for credit repair, they're calling them, and it's not generally the best time of their life. They're calling them when they walked out of Art's office, they found the dream home, that the home of their dreams that they want to purchase, and Art's had to give them bad news, or the loan originators had to give them bad news of, that 580 credit score is not going to cut it. We're not going to be able to get you that mortgage with a lower down payment in terms that you can afford. Or when they've walked out of a car dealership and their car is broken down, the one that they had is broken down, and they really need to buy a car, but their credit isn't of such that they'll qualify. Or if they do qualify, if they can get a car loan, instead of paying a reasonable rate, the rate is jacked up, is now as high as 25%. It's going up to, they're making car loans at 25% these days to individuals that have poor credit. So unfortunately, there is a much larger portion of people in my industry that I would like that take advantage of people as well, and they prey upon them. Yeah. When they have bad news, they just are concerned about one thing: I'm going to try to park that person with as much money of theirs as I possibly can. So they make promises, and those promises are generally a result of one of two things happening. Either A, they're going to ask the person to do, or propose the person to do, something that in some cases is just flat out illegal. Now, I got to be honest with you. I've not heard this individual that you talked about that's here locally. I don't pay attention to most of them, so I can't speak specifically for him. But, there's an old adage that says if it's too good to be true, if it sounds too good to be true, right, it probably isn't. Well, that's very, very true in the credit repair business. We're the legitimate credit repair industry, and we are a very legitimate industry. But the legitimate credit repair industry is governed by 6 different federal acts. We're very heavily regulated. And in the state of California, which is where we're domiciled and where you work and live, there's 6 state acts that mirror the federal acts. So there's a lot of people out there that just throw caution to the wind, claim they can make a lot of promises to people who are in dire straits and can't deliver on any of them. And then good luck in 3, 6, 9 months, a year later, when nothing has been done on the file, good luck in tracking that person down. Right. That's why I stated earlier that I've been doing this for 35 years. The Ascent Network has been around since 2009. We couldn't be around that long if we were burning people and taking advantage of people.
Right.
So you just really have to be wary. Now, to get to the crux of your question, what's a realistic expectation? It is true. Our numbers for 2022 going into 2023, the average person that came to us in 2022 saw a credit score increase of 110 points. 110 points. Now, some were higher than that and some were lower than that, but that was the average. The average amount of time that it took for us to achieve those numbers was 6 to 9 months, a 6 to 9 month window. So again, that's due to the regulation that's in place and the process that's set up under the Fair Credit Reporting Act, the Fair Debt Collections Practices Act, and the Credit Services Organizations Act. Those are three of the companies or three of the acts that have the greatest thing to say about what we do and how we go about doing it.